Hi there. So today I want to be talking about these. This is a set of hearing aids model JHA 260, and I want to check these out. Does come with a hearing aid and a charging case, and there are two of the hearing aids in this one. And they do call these hearing aids, not hearing devices or things like that. So let's go ahead and get these out and we'll take a look at them. All right, so this is the box. Let's go ahead and pull that out. We have a read before, probably good. Let me take a second. And here's some good data for you if you're looking for some. It's on the side of the box there. So 108 dB, max output, full gain, 27 dB, frequency is 22,200 hertz to 5,500 hertz, 3% total harmonic distortion, equivalent input noise is 25 dB. Latency time is less than 1 millisecond. That's fantastic because I don't want to hear myself in a phase. That drives me nuts. And a 6 dB frequency response smoothness. So cool. So there's the standards that they went by and whatnot. So if you're looking for that information, that's there. You're not alone on this journey. We have a support team for you. Go ahead and pull this out first. We have some extra pieces here for your different size ears. We have some more. Interesting. A lot of different ones. A nice little cleaning brush to help out with things. And of course, the PC cable. This is the actual piece itself, but let's go ahead and pull out from underneath here first. This is got a pretty thick book. I'm guessing it just has a bunch of languages. No, it is all in English, and there is a lot of information there. Wow. I'm going to look at that later. Let's get started. Manual. I'm going to put this all back in here. I usually can use the ear pieces that come right out with them, so I'll go ahead and do that. My ears are pretty standard in the size of side of them. One of the other things I've noticed with some of these is if you get a feedback, make sure you go with a bigger earpiece to completely close off the ear canal, because that will give you the whistling. Let's get started. Here's a quick troubleshooting guide, adjustment guide, so much information. Week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4, fully adjustment. Wow, they really want you to take your time with these and fully understand them. Here's your contents: no weak sound, whistling, distortion, device not charged, short battery life, etc., etc. Tons of information. And let's get started. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up, show that to you real quick. Let's get started. Activate your device, wear your device, and how to change ear tips. And then, of course, it has the how to adjust, program, charge. Very cool. So let's go ahead and open these bad boys up, just like a little case for your earbuds or whatever. It has the PC on the back for charging, and then you open it up and you get the actual left and right earpieces, and you get some stuff information here. So I'm sure if I take this off and put that on, it doesn't do anything because we're not charging this. So I'm going to throw a charger on here real quick. I just have a USB-C sitting here, so let's go ahead and throw that on. And you can see that is what it looks like whenever they're charging. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull that out, that back on, and you can see that it's probably already charged, so it probably doesn't need to charge. So it doesn't come with any ends on them, so you got to go ahead and put ends on them. So my idea of not having to try to figure out which end to use is not going to work. I think I'm going to go with the clear ones. They're like my piece, what's the word I'm looking for? They have little 2 different barriers, so that'll help keep the noise inside your ear and the outside noise from coming in. I'm going to take these out real quick so I can see what the sizes are. And this is definitely 2 different ones here like that. And I'm probably go with the bigger one just for the heck of it, because I really don't like the whistling and I want to be able to get everything nice and tight. Let's go ahead and take this, and this should just pop right on the end like that. I'll take the other one, and you notice that they are marked with left and right. I'm going to go ahead and remove the sticker. That's how they charge. So they don't want them sitting there discharging the whole time. Gotcha. And I noticed there is a right and a left on the end here. So if I take the right and throw that in and take the left and throw that in, it should start charging if I put them in correctly. There you go. They're both lit up, both charging. You just got to take that little piece of tape off. And I'm going to take the left one off here while that's on there. And it looks like there's a button on the back. I'm going to go ahead. And I would think you'd have to hold down on it because you don't want it to be bumped to turn on. I'm going to put this in my ear. This is my left one. Just want to try this out real quick. All right. Looks like I need to actually read the documents. Let's get started. Remove the tape, charge. Oh, so when you remove them, they automatically, after 8 seconds, turn themselves on. That is nice. So there is the button on the back, and if you short press it, that's how you adjust the volume. It goes to 5 different volume levels. Press the button twice to quickly switch between different programs. There's a prompt tone, there's a beep and 2 beeps, and that's how you charge them. All right, so I'm gonna let them charge for a little bit and we'll come back. All right, so it is a little bit later and this has been charging. So it says that all I have to do is take these out and within 8 seconds, it should start up. So that should give you plenty of time to get them into your ear so that you don't get squeaking. And I'm just gonna put it into my ear like that. That was the left. Oh my gosh, I can already hear it. It made a beep sound and then it just automatically turned on. The other one just beeped and I can hear that. Wow, this is really interesting. Wow, I'm just crinkling a piece of paper and I didn't realize how loud the paper was to crinkle. So this is crazy. I'm getting a lot of noise from around the house that I normally don't hear. I'm going to try the button on the back on the left because my left ear is worse than my right. So that's pretty cool. So I can hear myself breathing a little bit, which is probably what people hear all the time and don't realize it. But it feels pretty natural. Going to see if I can find. I have some music that I play whenever I have this because I have some music that is not copyrighted. So I'm just going to try one of these. Wow. So normally I would have that up really loud and that's pretty cool. I can hear that really good. Let's try a lo-fi one, not that one. Wow, I feel like I'm really loud. So the funny thing is, it feels like it is taking the music and putting it down and making my voice a lot louder, which I'm sure talking with other people would be a lot louder also, which is kind of interesting that it's able to take out the music in the background and put my voice in with it. I'm actually going to try these when I'm watching TV tonight. The sound is pretty good. You can definitely tell that there's something in your ear that's amplifying the sound, but it doesn't seem too fake, if you know what I mean. There you can see what they look like in my ear. So this is kind of cool. I'm kind of excited about this. I usually have the music up on the TV really loud, and my wife doesn't have any hearing issues, so that becomes an issue. So this will be fun to test this out tonight. So if you're looking for some hearing aids, and what's cool is they do have this little thing that sticks out, and that's not an antenna. It's how you use it to pull it out of your ear. That's what that's meant for. So very cool. Oh, it is squeaking. It is not happy. There we go. So it definitely squeaks whenever it's out. So know that. And just by putting it back in the case, it will shut it back off. And again, I'll show you that real quick. Let's go ahead and take one out. And this is the right hand one, and it says right on there, and it has a little spot for you to basically put it on, and it's magnetic and it holds itself in, and you can see that it's already starting to charge. So maybe you only have your left ear that needs to have a mic. You could literally only have one in your ear because I can hear, of course, this one here is being a lot louder than this one. Of course, that makes sense because it's being amplified. But again, my left ear is worse than my right. So very cool. Again, if you're looking for things, I'm really impressed by the sound. These aren't Bluetooth, you know what I mean? These are not earbuds. So you're not going to get that kind of quality. This isn't to enhance the sound around you. So very cool. Not too intrusive on how they look. I can definitely tell that there's something in my ear, but very cool. From the side like this, you can barely tell there's anything in it. If you're looking for something like this, you might want to check these guys out. It seems like this is exactly what I've been looking for. So I'll go ahead and take this one out and just stuff it in there. And there it goes. And within a couple of seconds, it's going to go ahead and turn on. and it does a pretty good job of there it is. It went to the beep and turned on. It does a pretty good job of sealing with the one that I used. It has the double flaps, I guess is the best way to say it. Here's the funny thing. I didn't really notice the music that it was still playing until I put my ear thing in. I didn't even realize it was still playing. So definitely works. That's how bad my ears were, because you could probably hear that in the video and probably why isn't he turning it off? So there you go. It works. All right, just wanted to come back and get on the video. I've been wearing these around for probably about an hour now, and it's kind of crazy. I have heard creaks in the floor that I never knew were there. I never realized how loud my dog is when she's panting. I can hear my wife clear in the other room. She's standing next to me. If this is what you people have been hearing your whole life, so it works really well. So I'm going to be trying this out. I've been actually keeping it almost on the setting, the first setting, with my left ear on the second setting for volume. And it's just interesting. I just hear so much. Never realized that the bathroom fan was as loud as it is. It's something to take in, to try to get used to. And I think this little, and I don't have it here, I think I have it in a box, the thing where it was week 1, week 2, week 3, whatever. I think the more you wear it, the less you notice it. And I'm kind of excited to see what that is. The other thing that I wanted to try out was this with my headphones instead of cranking up the volume. So let me go ahead and try that real quick and I'll let you know. All right. So I have them underneath and I've noticed that my audio is way down, which has to be better for my ears, I would think. And the sound is good. I was afraid that it would really muffle the sound or whatever, and I can hear myself talking, which is nice. Whenever I talk, I can hear the audio drop a little bit of the song because it's focusing more on my voice than it is the audio of the song, which is kind of cool because if somebody's standing next to me and I have audio playing, I want it to pick up the audio of the person talking and not the music. This is going to be game changing. I'm a gamer and I'm going to see if this actually helps me with gaming, with hearing footsteps and stuff like that. And I'm wearing over the ear headphones and they fit pretty nice underneath it. I don't even really feel it. And I'm playing some pretty bassy music. I wanted to see if it would pick up the bass or not, and it really is. I don't know if the bass is going past the hearing aid or not, but I've got bass. And again, whenever I talk, it lowers so that I can hear my own voice, which is just weird, but it is what it is. But it's not weird in a bad way. It's just weird as it's cool that it does that. I'm impressed, guys. You did a really good job. I usually keep my volume up around anywhere between 50 and 75%, and I'm down at 10 or 12. So cool. All right, man. I'm going to keep on trying these out. Again, if you're looking for something like this, please check them out.